Good night, this is Lina with CNN, Colombo News and News. Welcome. On the titulars. Colombia start peace process. Donald Trump is crazy. Another breaking news, Hurricane Sandy hits the east coast of the States. Let's start with the breaking news. Sandy Hurricane. Hurricane Sandy is a cyclone that swept through the Caribbean and up the east coast of the States this 29th of October. The total death toll hit 285, including at least 125 deaths in the United States. But what cities and what countries are affected? Okay, New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, and 5 other states. And of the Caribbean, Haiti, Cuba, and a part of Canada. And what does the President Obama say about this? He has declared states of emergency: Washington, Delaware, Maryland, Massachusetts, New York, and Rhode Island. He asked to be patient and calm, and he urged people to stay in shelters and help those who most need it. But we want to get you straight to the action. So for this, we have a reporter on the scene. So here is Oscar, that is live in the scene in New Jersey. Oscar, tell us about it.
Okay, thanks, Lina. Yes, I'm here in New Jersey, and one of the 100 shelters that the Red Cross had opened in all country. They told us that 1,000 of people have spent the last night in those shelters. They requested for the collaboration of whole country with donation of food, no perishable food, blankets, etc. Right now we are without power energy, so they told us that we must use strictly necessary.
It's right, Oscar. Authorities said that 3.3 million people remain without power, and the areas that hit Sandy are still experiencing gas shortage problems due to gas stations without electrical power. But what about Sandy? Well, we contacted with experts and they said, first, the hurricane began as a tropical wave in the Caribbean and quickly turned into a tropical storm in only 6 hours. It was upgraded to a hurricane on October 24, when it reached 74 mph winds. The National Hurricane Center says that the tropical force winds extended 820 miles at the widest. And third, Sandy is expected as the second costliest tropical cyclone on record, after Hurricane Katrina in 2005. And Sandy is responsible for the greatest number of U.S. direct fatalities related to a tropical cyclone outside of the southern states since Hurricane Agnes in 1972. Oscar, we want to know, what are the feelings of the victims about Hurricane Sandy? Tell us about it.
Lina, it's very depressing here. The people still in shock. Most of them lost everything. We have the opportunity to talk about with some of them, and they told us that was unexpected and terrifying. They told us that the people was screaming and holding each other was devastating. Lina, we also contacted with authorities, and they say that the Hurricane Sandy is the most expensive storm since Hurricane Katrina occurred. They say that this hurricane caused $100 billion in damage. Okay, it's solved. We come back with you, Lina.
Yes, Oscar, and as you said, there is a terrible damage in the east coast of the United States and in the Caribbean countries. For example, in New York, the most affected places were the subways and roadway tunnels, and in New York and New Jersey is in some areas totally flooded. So that was all for today. Thanks for watching and be careful of the floodings. See us on the transmission of 7 a.m. Bye.